I forgot to mention some of my other dreams that I had last night or 2 nights ago. Um, so I'm gonna, I guess, release this as like Dreams Part 6 because why not? You know, who cares? Who cares? So, because these were separate dreams anyway, but you know, I'm very loose about how I structure these videos. Like it can be multiple dreams per video or just one dream in a video. Like it really doesn't matter for me. I'm sorry if that bothers y'all, but that's just how I'm doing it. So, um, in the other dream, I was at school, and there was like, um, so like the order of this dream is kind of hard for me to remember. That's one thing about dreams that is hard for me to remember is like the order that they came in. If I don't like wake up in the middle of a dream and then fall back asleep and stuff like that'll help me. If I do that, then that'll help me remember the order. But if I don't, then it's just like it all kind of feels like I don't remember what order things came in. So I'll just kind of tell you just the stuff that happened in whatever order I feel like. So, I was at school and I was walking around and then I realized that I didn't have my shoes on and it was weird and I was like, why are my shoes off? And I was trying to find them and I didn't know where they were. And I couldn't go into class with my shoes off, so I was like concerned about that. And I'd never found them, but like as I was looking, at one point I walked into this room that was see apparently in the dream the school had caught on fire, because like I actually did go to a school that had caught on fire. One of my previous schools, my elementary school, Leinkauf, Leinkauf, Leinkauf. It's a German name, obviously. And, or at least I think it's German. I mean, it sounds pretty German, does it not? It sounds like Mein Kampf, doesn't it? Like Mein Kampf. That's a little dark. But anyway, Leinkauf. It had caught on fire before, and there was like a poster it was like a framed poster about it, or a framed newspaper, I think. Yeah, it was a newspaper that was like framed in the hallway that was talking about the fire that happened at Leinkauf. Like within the building, like I saw it as a kid. But anyway, so in this dream, I went back into this room where there had been fire damage that never really got repaired, and there was a sign that said, "Don't go back here," you know? But I did go back there, and I saw all the fire damage, and it was kind of crazy, and it almost reminded me of like a museum or something. Like, I wondered if they would ever show us this stuff, because it was interesting to find, you know? And it was also weird that they had never repaired it, because, like, why wouldn't you repair something like that, you know? So, and then later in the dream, I was like kind of sitting in the cafeteria or something. Oh yeah, like in the cafeteria they gave us a bunch of food. There was like, let's see, what kind of food did they have? It was all really good food. I dream about food a lot. I dream about all kinds of things that make me happy. Like all the simple pleasures of life, you know? I dream about that. But some of those pleasures I do not wish to talk about on the channel, if you catcheth my drift, oh tiny friendos. Meow meow. But anyway, so there was food. I don't remember what the food was. I think fried chicken was some of it, but I don't remember. It was good though. It was some tasty food, I'll tell you that much. But, there was also these, like, gumball dispensers, but they didn't dispense gumballs. There's, like, I call them gumball dispensers, but you know what I mean. Like, they don't always dispense gumballs. Like, some of them dispense toys. And, these ones dispensed toys, and you collect them. You know, like, you could actually, and they also did dispense gum, some of them did. And you could, like, get so many of them. Like, you could get so many for a really low price, and it was crazy. And you could, like, actually put a piece of gum in there, and then it would, like, duplicate it to make more, and it was magic. It was crazy. And also, it would give you toys, and then when the toys came out, you could, like, press them together and combine them in a sort of magical way. Like, it's in a way that doesn't really make sense in real life. It was almost like in a video game. Like, you know how in Animal Crossing, when you gather up a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of the same item, like fruit, for example, I think only fruit works like this, where if you get a bunch of fruit in Animal Crossing, you can, like, put them in bunches, you know? And they combine in your storage bag or whatever. Well, in this dream, it was kind of like that too, but they would combine into, like, different toys. It was very cool and magical, and so I was getting gumballs and toys from little dispensers. What are those dispensers called again? Like, I just call them gumball dispensers, but I think there's a different name for them too. I don't know, like coin machines? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. Okay. Alright, that's the end of the video. Bye-bye. Bloop.